Pops Peters riding an incredible 40-game hitting streak where every at-bat has become a must-watch moment. Can he keep it going? It's the Salt Lake. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for the aces, Pops Peters. Now a laser to second, but caught for the out. That's so frustrating for the hitter. Tough to accept a liner like that not turning into a hit. Bases empty, one away. And now it's going to be Pops Peters. 0 for 1. Well struck, right field. Gone. That ball was crushed. Powers this one out to right field. A solo shot. And they're on the board. It's a 2-1 game. His hitting streak has now reached a whopping 40 games, and he did it with a home run. Can't say he doesn't have a flair for the dramatic. When a hitter puts a swing like that on the first pitch of an at-bat, it's because they came up looking for that exact pitch. I think that's the case for him there. He absolutely smoked that one. Sharp grounder, that's through for a knock. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. And now the DH, Tristan English. To second, and he's out. Great job by the pitcher to stay cool in that spot. He could easily have gotten overamped and thrown it away, but he stayed controlled, and they got the out on the pickoff. At the plate, Pops Peters. Very clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra cautious here. That one ripped into right center. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. A 3-run home run, his second of the night, and they add on. It's 7-2. Great swing, loud contact, and a predictable result when you look at the exit velocity and launch angle. That homer was wrecked. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how he performed in this one. If he puts together games like this frequently, he won't be at this level for long. Pops Peters, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance. Next up, Pops Peters. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. As hot a hitter as they come, riding that incredible hitting streak. This one is labeled. That one's back there. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double as a run scores. That very nearly brought in 2, but the automatic double holds them to just 1 run on the play. Still a good chance to do some more damage here. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. In the air, right field. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. Relay to third. The tag, and they get the out at second. That is a double play. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Coming up now to the dish for Salt Lake, J.D. Davis. On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Next up for the Aces, Pops Peters. Picked up an RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far. And he asks for time and steps out of the box. This one is labeled. And it one-hops the wall. Coming to the plate. The relay. The tag. Out! out. In there safely.
Yep, he made it. Now back, the designated hitter.
Runner at third, one away. Now at the plate, Tristan English.
Hey, keep it going.
2-2 now.
3-2.
Skips in, and excellent work to hold that one close. Could have been dangerous. Righty comes to the plate. It's a pop-up. Stevens. Out number 2. Came away empty from an AB where he had a chance to do damage. Tough break. So a man at third, 2 away. Coming up to the dish for Reno, Tommy Troy.
Hey, it's your turn.
Here comes the
Drop 'em
0-2 pitch. Gets under it, pops it up. Cavadas. And that's the third out. One runner left stranded. Score holds, it's 3-1. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Blankenhorn.
Now battle, the second baseman, Travis Blankenhorn.
The 0-1. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Troy to second, on to first, and it's a double play. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. 2 with runners at the corners. Stepping to the plate for Reno, Pops Peters.
Come on, big dog, we need you.
Rips that to right, pulls it down. They limit the damage here. They get 2 and draw even again. Here's the second baseman, Travis Blankenhorn. And we're all even up. Smoke to first, but caught. One runner left aboard. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Reed Detmers. This is a pitcher who needs the defense to be on their toes. Not a big strikeout artist, more of a pitch-to-contact arm out there. Bashes this one to deep left center.
Get over.
It's off the wall. Around first and heading for second. Safe at second with a double, third hit of the afternoon. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box.
Runner, yes, yes.
Oh, caught up in a rundown. And they tag the runner for the out. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day, even if... Pops Peters was made for this moment. Can he dazzle the crowd once again? Stick around and find out. It's the Salt Lake Bees and the Reno Aces. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch, just minutes away. Next up for the Aces, Pops Peters. With runners at first and second and nobody out, the defense will need to be sharp here. Peters with 3 extra base hits in his last game. To first, might be 2 here. Quickly to second for 1. Double play. That is outstanding defense. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Big Kale Soda, with more protein and fiber than any other soda on the market. Top half of the second from Reno. To the right side. It's in and out of the glove. Put the throw to first easily in time, and that's the first out.
The second baseman, Travis.
Welcome back. The Aces at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. And foul ball. He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Going back pretty deep. Pulls it in. There's one away. Well, it's a 1-run ball game. And here is Pops Peters. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
1-1.
Could be trouble for the defense. He turns and heads for second. That's a leadoff double. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into in-game success. The pitch, runner breaking for third. High fly ball to shallow right field. And makes the grab. Runner at second, one away. Digging in for the aces, Connor Kaiser.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid. Runner!
And now the runner breaks for third. Called third strike. Throw to third, out. And that'll end the inning. Next is the switch hitting first baseman, Pops Peters. 1 for 3. Should be extra bases here. He makes the turn and digs for second base. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. 1-2 now. And the runner takes off for third. This one chopped on the ground. He applied the tag. And no throw, batter into first easily.
Now back.
Winning run stands at second.
Number 2, Peter.
That one to first. Cavadas will do it alone, and we're headed to the 11th. So up next, Rio Foster. Now here's the 0-2. And he grounds it to the right side. Safe, and the go-ahead runs at third. Next up for the Bees, J.D. Davis. We're in the 11th. Runners on the bases with 2 already across. Soft contact in the air. Fires home for 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. So 2 runs, 1 hit, no errors, but 2 are left. Bottom of the 11th inning now, and now the DH, Tristan English. Checks on the runner, back safely.
No, he's in there. Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Runner!
Runner takes off for third. Grounder left side. 1 out. Runner at third, 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Connor Kaiser. 1-2, here's the pitch. Hit weakly on the ground. Newman. 2 down as the runner comes in. Great game at the plate, and he's certainly made a difference for him. Nice job. Next is the designated hitter, Pops Peters. Doing a good job of driving in some runs of late, averaging more than 2 RBI per game in the last 10. As hot a hitter as they come, riding that incredible hitting streak. Liner caught at second. That's the kind of lineout that will gnaw at a batter's soul. That one was a laser, and all you get for it is a walk back to the dugout.
Get out, get out.
That's a base hit. Round second, headed for third. Headed for the plate, relay throw. And he's out, cut down, and that ends the inning. That 7th inning stretch is brought to you by Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Embrace your wild side. Peters, and it's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first, hustling for two. Into second easily with a leadoff double. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. The 0-1 offering. And now the runner breaks for third. In the dirt. No throw, and he steals third easily. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. In the air on the infield. Newman. One down. Runner at third with one gone in the inning. Here's the second baseman, Tim Tawa. And the righty delivers. Swing, soft line drive. Nice grab.
Now batting, the catcher, Jose Herrera.
The batter now, Jose Herrera. And that one hit to first. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. This one is pretty well in hand at this point. Looking ahead to inning number 8. Salt Lake with the lead, 7-1. Bottom of the ninth, and now the DH, Pops Peters. Brogdon, a 6'6" righty, 205 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. Belted to right, and that one's out of here. Home run. Wastes no time on this one. Home run number 40 on the year. It's 8-2. That ball was gone as soon as it left the bat. He absolutely smoked it. That home run will certainly get some extra high fives in the dugout. It's number 40 for him. Maybe 8 high fives. Not how you want to enter the game as a reliever. He left that one in a location that was too juicy for a hitter like this to pass up. Now he has to rebound and get right mentally for the next hitter he'll face. Peters, with his 40th homer of the season in this game, still racking up the long balls. The crowd knows when he comes to the plate, there's a decent chance he'll launch one out of here. You can bet that evaluators are drooling over his power ability. Pops Peters is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in homers. This newly crowned fan favorite is ready to dazzle today. Just about set to go now. Towing the slab in today's game, Pops Peters. Getting the start in this one, currently the #1 overall prospect in all of minor league baseball. All right, ready to go here. Digging in for the Bees, Kevin Newman. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Soft contact in the air. It's there, one away. Stepping to the plate for Salt Lake, Bryce Teodosio. Struggling to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games. A little too slow on that heater. He might have been expecting something off speed. 1 out and the base is empty.
Nope, that's low.
High fly ball down the line and left. Racing over to make the catch. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Good stuff right out of the gate, and he's already featuring his good fastball in this one. Swings through it.
0-2.
Got him. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors. Pops Peters getting ready to hit. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Wallops this one out towards right center. That one hops against the fence. Around first, hustling for 2. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get. Eater checks the runner. Just back in. Oh, close play. No outs and a runner on second. And the runner takes off for third. It's a comebacker to the mound. To second with the throw and no chance to get back. It's a double play. The Bees at the plate here in the second inning.
The third baseman, J.D. Davis.
They've got the 3-run lead, but they won't keep it if they don't keep pitching well and aggressively, too. There's a strike. And the curveball is down and in. On 0-2, hitters are often expecting a curveball out of the zone. Nice job to anticipate and lay off it. The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. What a take with 2 strikes. Swings through it for the K. And quickly 1 away in the second inning. Next up for the Bees, Tucker Flint. Looking to rebound today, put up an 0 for 4 last night. Started after it, appeal to third. Wow, says Rusty Valentine. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good eye there.
No, that's a ball.
Close, doesn't get the call. Wow, he's showing outstanding discipline with 2 strikes. Two now. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 up, 2 in the top of the second. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Nico Cavadas. Didn't play in last night's game, had a little breather. That catches the top part of the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Twice now he's let a high strike go by, and the pitcher's gotten ahead 0-2. Now I think he climbs the ladder. Swings through it for the strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of the second inning. The A's lead it 3-0. Man at second, 1 away. Pops Peters time at bat. Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner around third. Now a long throw home. Safe. It's 6-0. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. 1 out, runner at second base. Coming up to the dish for Reno, Ildemaro Vargas. Runner takes off for third. Grounds this one to short. Now 2 away. Play it home, but the runner is safe. It's 7-0. We move on to the third inning. Coming up now to the dish for Salt Lake, the left fielder, number 23. On a cold night like this, hitters are trying to get out in front so they don't get jammed. A pitcher can counter that by using the off-speed stuff more frequently. Sneaks through, base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. Stepping in, Chad Stevens. Tearing it up at the plate recently. 7 hits so far in the series. Couldn't hold back, rung up on strikes. And one away now in the top of the third. Here's the catcher, Gustavo Campero. Hitless in 4 at-bats in yesterday's action. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Clearly he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. Swings and misses. Back-to-back Ks. The lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman, Kevin Newman. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. Fly ball to center. Nice grab on the run. And that's that. So no runs here. Top of the 4th inning with the Bees at the dish.
No, that's high. Up. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Just can't catch up to the heat. Swing and a miss. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. So digging in, Anthony Rendon. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe gonna have to fight 1 or 2 off. Got the batter swinging. 2 quick outs in the top of the 4th. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Davis. First at bat was a strikeout. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitch and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. Swings and misses. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors. 1 out and the base is empty.
Number 2, designated hitter, Peter.
This one is labeled. And that should be extra bases. Around first, hustling for 2. Now a relay to second. That makes 2 doubles for him on the day. Not a bad bit of work by the DH. And now, Ildemaro Vargas. 2-1 pitch coming. And now the runner breaks for third. Grounder to second, Newman. And there are 2 outs. Just ahead of the throw, runner scores. It's 8-0. All set for the start of this inning. Digging in for the Bees, Tucker Flynn. Swing and a foul straight back. Struck out swinging. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. Nico Cavadas will hit next. Struck out swinging the first time. He swings and fouls one off. The Aces, up big in this game, were in the top of the 5th inning. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. That had to feel great for him on the mound. The batter was geared up for the heat, and he still couldn't catch up to it. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th. Stepping to the plate for Salt Lake, number 23. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Fine work in this
No ball.
one, just one strike away from a 5th shutout frame. Swings and misses, struck him out. An immaculate inning. Who needs a defense behind you? An immaculate inning. Top of the 6th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Chad Stevens. With all these first pitch strikes, he's clearly not afraid of contact. This is an aggressive and effective approach. Swings through it.
0-2.
Struck out looking for the backwards K. One out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. Next up for the Bees, Gustavo Quintero. Struck out swinging in the first AB. And there's a strike. Quintero goes 5 foot 6 inches, 185 pounds, and he was born in Colombia. Comes up empty, strike 2.
0-2.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. 2 outs opening up the top of the 6th inning. Batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Kevin Newman. Right through there for a strike. He's started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. Ground ball, right side. Melendez takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. So another good inning on the mound. 6. So up next, Pops Peters. He's 3 for 3 with a couple of doubles and a single. Hard grounder into the outfield for a hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box.
Runner!
Kick the pitch, runner goes.
Get out!
Brings it in with a nice running grab. Throw behind the runner and doubled off. 1 hit in the inning. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now the DH, Pops Peters. An impressive showing in a fierce rivalry matchup, and you have to think the manager is pleased with that. Ground ball to second, picks it up. 1 away.
He's out.
The third baseman, number 6, Ildemaro.
Peters was fantastic at the dish in this ballgame and had a respectable outing on the mound, too. Some excellent ABs at the plate. Pops Peters on an absolute tear of late and an astonishing hitting streak of 45 games. Can he add one more today? It's the Salt Lake Bees and the Reno Aces. 2 on and 2 out, scoreless ball game here. And now, Pops Peters. Big game last night, went 4 of 5.
Hey, need you now, your turn.
This one lifted right center field. It's heading for the wall, and it is out of here. Made them pay for that one. 4th home run of the series. And now they're out front. It's 3-0. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. This one is labeled. Lays out. Oh, it's off the glove. 1 run is in. Runner rounds third. On his way to the plate. Relay, throw home. And he's out. Cut down. And that ends the inning. 2 runs in the inning. 4 hits. No errors. This broadcast is brought to you by Dr. Guy N. Emer. If he can't diagnose you in 30 minutes, you get an extra lollipop. Bottom of the 5th here in Reno. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Next up for the Aces, Tommy Troy. Runner on the go. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base knock. Lead runner turns at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Stepping to the plate for Reno, Aramis Garcia. 2-1 now. On the ground to third, might be two. There's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. Runner at first with one gone. Pops Peters digs in now. 3 for 3 with a single, a double, and a homer. Needs the triple for the cycle. Oh, great stop. The throw to second. And it's a double play to end the inning. One hit in the inning. Peters was just terrific for them in the win. A 3-hit performance, including a homer. Always great to see a player as locked in. Pops Peters getting locked in, leading his squad in OPS this season. All eyes on this rising. Coming up to the dish for Reno, Pops Peters. Really strong hitting performance recently, collecting extra base hits routinely. Swings, and this one's lifted high and deep to left. It's pretty far back. Gone. Big dogs gotta eat. Made them pay for that one. A 2-run blast. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0. Great job of hitting it where it's pitched. On a fastball on the outer half like that one, you need to keep the weight back and focus on good contact. That time, it paid off with a homer. This one is labeled. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. And he was all over that heater, a grain or 2 lower on the ball, and it's still flying, and he's got to jog around the bases. On the ground to first, Peters. And steps on the bag for the out. Nobody on with 1 out. Digging in for the aces, Pops Peters. Hit hard on a line. And there's 2 down. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion. Sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the runner from advancing past second. And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. Hard ground balls like that are really tough to make a play on. I know when I was playing second base in JV baseball back in the day, I had no interest. Hauls it in, 2 away. And they put the tag on him for the out. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how he performed in this one. If he puts together Pops Peters, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. Now, Pops Peters, homered last night, added another hit as well. Out to center. That's pretty deep. Racing over to make the catch. One runner on base. Half inning done, we've got no score yet. Bases empty, one away. Next up, Hunter Bishop. Tapped softly on the ground. Takes it to first for the out. This broadcast is brought to you by Montresor Basement Design. Brick by brick, they'll help you secure what's important. Welcome back to Sacramento. We're in the top of the fourth inning. Base hit. Go-ahead run on base. And now it's going to be Tristan English. McDonald picks to first, dives back in, safe.
Hey, no one better here.
First offering, and the runner goes. There's a ball. Safe at second, not even close. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. McDonald checks the runner, back in safely on the dive. Three and two, here's the pitch. Runner going again, and that's ball four. Throw to third, safe. Next to hit, Tommy Troy.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for us.
McDonald at times has struggled with command. No outs and runners at first and third. And that'll load the bases. Digging in, Tim Tawa.
Right guy, right place. Needs you right now.
The batter, number 13, second base, Tim Tawa.
One and one.
This one's in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. We're in the fourth inning, no score. Soft contact in the air. There's one. They complete the double play, but the run is in. It's 1-0. One away. Runners at the corners here. Stepping to the plate for Reno, Pops Peters. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. And a base hit. One runs in, around second on his way to third. And here comes the runner. Relay to third. The tag out. As he came around first, it looked like he'd have a good shot at three, but superb work in the outfield to track it down, then a great relay to get the out.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in right now.
And that's a base hit. Throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Peters was just terrific for them in the win. Had 3 hits and 2 runs batted in. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savored. Pops Peters was made for this moment. Can he dazzle the crowd once again? Stick around and... Next is the designated hitter, Pops Peters. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. As hot a hitter as they come, riding that incredible hitting streak. Skies it out towards left center. Pretty deep. Makes the catch. They limit the damage here. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pops Peters stepping in now, currently the #1 overall prospect in all of minor league baseball. Elite talent and expectations. Hauls it in, one away. I'm sure he's disappointed after he didn't get the hit on that line out, but that's great contact. The next time he hits it like that, I bet it works out better. This one is labeled. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around first, hustling for 2. Chance at a 3-bagger. The relay throw. And he's out. 2 outs and a runner at first. Next up, the designated hitter, Pops Peters. 1 for 3.
Hey, looking good, looking good.
This one's hammered to left center. Well struck. It's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming to the plate. Scores on that one. Wasn't able to stay on the base, and they get him with the tag. This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results. Pops Peters getting locked in, leading his squad in OPS this season. All eyes on this rising star today. About to get started here. And starting in this one, Pops Peters. With the way he's been dominating hitters at this level, I'd be surprised if he's not called up sooner rather than later. Stepping to the plate for Sacramento, Oslavis Basabe. So we're underway on the 4th of July.
Ball 1, no strike.
Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. Comes up empty, strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And now the DH, Marco Luciano.
ID. 0-1.
Swing and a miss.
No ball,
1 out
2
and the
strikes.
base is empty. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. That's 2 quick outs here in the top of the first tonight. And here's the first baseman. Didn't play in the day game yesterday. Should be fresh for this one. Right through there for a strike. Twice now he's let a high strike go by, and the pitcher's gotten ahead 0-2. Now I think he climbs the ladder. Fly ball left field.
I got it.
And that's the 3rd out. End of a half inning of play, no score. Mid-South Electronic Credit Union is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. With only 1 ATM available, you can be sure your PIN is secure. Join MSECU today. Top half of the 2nd from Reno. That sinking fastball looks really hittable out of the hand, but the late movement just makes it dive under the bat. Strike 2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Leadoff batter retired here in the 2nd. Dominic Smith digs in now. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck the batter out without a swing. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Here's the center fielder, Luis Matos. 0 for 4 in yesterday's loss. Up and in, and it's 1-1. Right through there, a strike. Got the strikeout looking. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom half of the second. Coming up to the dish for Reno, Pops Peters. Swings and sends a laser to right. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Koss. That one fouled off. Koss, 27 years old, and he's been crossing the plate quite a bit lately with 8 runs scored in the last 10 games. Does he get the call? Somehow. And swing and miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And now, Vaughn Brown. Fastball for a strike. On a cold night like this, hitters are trying to get out in front so they don't get jammed. A pitcher can counter that by using the speed stuff more frequently. Got him swinging. First 2 batters gone in the top of the third. Coming up now to the dish for Sacramento, Sabine Sabalas.
0-1's the count. Ball.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got the batter swinging. Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2-3. Moving on now to the home half of the third inning. The Aces on top here, 1-0. Top of the fourth inning with the River Cats at the dish. Oslavis Basabe now at the plate.
Ball, that's low.
Late on that fastball. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Strike 2. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth. Next up, the designated hitter, Marco Luciano. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. But no chance for the out. Batter takes first on the strikeout. Not much of a fight put up there. That 3-pitch strikeout was over fast. 1 gone and a runner on at first. And here's the first baseman. 1 for 4 in Wednesday's action. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. With a double play situation here, it's unusual that he's working up in the zone. Next pitch will probably be lower. Got him. 2 gone now. Digging in the River Cats, Tom Murphy. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and strike 3, and that's out number 3. We'll take a break. No runs on no. 2 away and a runner at first. Pops Peters, the next to hit. Collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game.
Hey, you got that one. Nice hit.
That's a base hit. Around second on his way to third. And here comes the runner. The relay to the plate. Safe, and they lead by 2 now. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. That ball was humming as it left the bat. Pretty clear early on in that play that he was looking at extra bases. 2 outs, man at third. Now a chance for Connor Kaiser.
Get up,
This
bro.
one
Get
in
up,
the air
bro.
to right. Smith on the move. Makes the catch. They limit the damage here. On to the next inning. Stepping to the plate for Sacramento, Dominic Smith. First pitch just misses. That clips the inside corner for a strike. That's in there, and the count is 1-2. Way high.
2-2 count.
And that one is in the dirt. I'd expect him to try and put a fastball in the zone to avoid the leadoff walk. The hitter might be able to exploit that. Struck out swinging. Not just strikeout number 150 this season. My goodness, that's a devastating bit of late movement on that pitch. Coming down and into the lefty, usually a dangerous place to throw one, and then the bottom just falls out. Great execution. The River Cats, trailing by 2. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Next one's fouled back. And 1-2. What a take with 2 strikes. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Christian Koss. Went down on strikes the first time through. That one finds the corner. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Fine work in this one, just 1 strike away from a 5th shutout frame. Got him looking. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. We're back, and they make a change to the 6th. The new pitcher, Taylor Scott, trying to protect this lead. Hit hard on a line.
Get over his head.
Gets over his head. Makes the turn at second and heads for third. In with a double, makes it 2 on the night. That makes 2 doubles for him on the day. Not a bad bit of work by the DH. Now the third baseman, Connor Kaiser.
Third baseman, Connor Kaiser.
And he grounds it to the right side. Koss. 1 out. Runner at third,
Now
1
batting,
away.
catcher,
Aramis
Aramis.
Garcia getting ready to hit.
Garcia.
On the ground to the left. Base hit and a run comes in. Pops Peters digs in now.
Number 2, designated hitter, Peter.
Oh, great stop. And the throw, they get the out. A beautiful play to end the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. We're headed to the 8th. The Aces out in front, 7-0. Peters with a solid 2-way performance in this ball game. Not much to complain about here. Maybe it wasn't the most explosive game on either side of the ball, but he held his own. Pops Peters has moved into elite company, riding a 50-game hitting streak. Can he extend his incredible run today? The batter now, Pops Peters. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. This one is labeled. That's pretty far back. Brings it in on the warning track. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. So one on now with one away. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. Runner on the move. Called third strike. Safe at second. He easily steals the bag.
Now back, second baseman, Connor.
Runner at second here with two gone. Stepping in, Connor Kaiser.
Runner!
And now the runner breaks for third. Swing, soft line drive. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. That's a very tough play for any shortstop, and they nearly got the out at first. Speeding up the release would make the difference. So up next, Pops Peters. 1 for 2. Out to center. Matos gets there under it. And quickly 2 away. 1 out and the bases are empty. Next up for the Aces, Pops Peters.
Nice rip, kid.
And that's a base hit. Stepping to the plate for Reno, Tommy Troy. Runner on the go. Now a flare
nice
off the
drive.
bat.
Attaboy.
And a base hit right there. One out and 2 on. Now it's the second baseman, Connor Kaiser.
Hey, no one better here.
High fly ball to right field, Bishop. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead. That's team first hitting we just saw. He knew they were counting on him to bring in the run with something deep. Pops Peters has been a constant force at the plate this season, leading his team in batting average. This young phenom will get another opportunity. Coming up to the dish for Reno, Pops Peters. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. Grounder up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off the glove. Slings to second. And he'll keep it for just the one. And they're out in front with a 1-0 lead. 2 outs, runner on first base. Next is the designated hitter, Tristan English. 2-2 and the pitch. There goes the runner, chopped left side, picks it up. And that'll do it. They get a run on one. And now the right fielder, Vaughn Brown. 2-1 now. Ground ball to first. Throws to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So no run. Nobody on with 1 out. Next up for the Aces, Pops Peters. That one in the air to center field. 2 down. It's the large lad Burgers' big inning. If 3 or more runs score in the bottom of the 6th, your ticket can be exchanged for a free absolute unit burger tomorrow at Large Lad Burgers. And there's 1 away. Clearly ready to swing the bat starting off this inning. Tough break with the line out, but a really nice cut. And that one hit to first. Takes it to the bag at first. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. First and second, one away. Peters now at the plate. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat. Hitless so far, and the hitting streak is in real jeopardy. Base hit. And they stop the runner at third, so bases loaded with one away. And you can bet he feels really good about that one. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle. Throw over to first, back in easily. Pops this one up, and the infield fly rule call. Two out, and both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Ball four, they've walked in a run. So digging in, Tim Tawa.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got the strikeout looking. That ends the inning and prevents things. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Pops Peters getting set for this one, his team leading their division. Can they continue to churn out wins? On to the bottom of the second. And here's the first baseman, Pops Peters.
Hey, wait a minute.
Runner aboard on the leadoff single. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Right there we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut in the dirt. Safe at second, not even close. I like the aggressiveness right there. The pitchers have been dealing so far, so you might as well try to apply some pressure and see if you can steal your way into scoring position. The 3-1 offering. Runner goes again. In the air, right field, makes the catch. Man at second, one away. Here's the catcher, Aramis Garcia.
Runner!
Now a step off and caught between the bases. Wasn't able to stay on the base, and they get him with the tag. Next up for the Rainiers, Jack Lopez. The 2-2. Popped up right side.
Take it.
2 away. Nobody on with 1 out. Peters now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Smoked on the ground to second. And there are 2 down. Victor Labrada, the next to hit. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1.
He's out.
Throw to first, but not in time. Coming up to the dish for Reno, Pops Peters. Runner at second with nobody out. Defense will need to make some plays to avoid allowing that run. Loud contact. This one's soaring. It's gonna carry. It's gone. And we're all tied up. That's gotta feel good. And they tie it up. It's 2-2. A clutch swing right there, and now anything can happen. Winning run stands at first, no outs. Peters, already a homer for him in this one. A frozen rope. There's 1 down. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. Final score here. Pops Peters getting locked in, leading his squad in OPS this season. All eyes on this rising star today. Stepping to the plate for Reno, Pops Peters. Homered last night, added another hit as well. As hot a hitter as they come, riding that incredible hitting streak. Liner right at him in center. They leave 2 runners on base. We've played 1 inning, no score. Welcome back. The Aces at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. 1 away. That's the aggressive approach that's become more prevalent nowadays. Find the first pitch you think you can drive and take a rip. Great contact, but he wasn't rewarded with a hit. Fly ball out to center. Makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Next up, the designated hitter, Pops Peters. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat. Hitless so far, and the hitting streak is in real jeopardy. And a base hit. Round second, headed for third. Coming to the plate. Comes across to score. The tag at third, and he is out. As he came around first, it looked like he'd have a good shot at 3, but superb work in the outfield to track it down, then a great relay to get the out. If he has more games like this, a promotion will probably follow. Very good work. Pops Peters getting locked in, leading his squad in OPS this season. All eyes on this rising star today. About to get started here. On the hill and coming off a great start, Pops Peters. With the way he's been dominating hitters at this level, I'd be surprised if he's not called up sooner rather than later. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Bliss. And this one off and running. Close, but ruled a ball. Just 2 pitches in tonight, and we've already got our first controversial ball strike call. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. One in the top of the first. And the next batter, Cade Marlowe. Struggling to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
0-1.
One out and the base is empty. Swing and a miss. That's a K. Quick start this evening. 2 out in the top of the first. Already establishing a potent rhythm, striking out the first 2 batters. It looks like these hitters are going to have their work cut out for them in this one. Donovan Solano getting ready to hit. In there at the knees. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Got him looking. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Impeccable command in that inning. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. Electric stuff out there on the mound. This broadcast is sponsored by Thad's Theremin Therapy, helping you through life's challenges with the soothing sounds of theremin music.
0-1's the count.
Top half of the second from Reno. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swings through it for the K. And quickly 1 away in the second inning. Coming up to the dish for Tacoma, Harry Ford. And he's got good speed at a position you don't typically associate with that. It's usually more of a slugger who might plod a little bit. He's something of an outlier here. That kind of speed at this spot can be a real asset, of course. Players like Jason Kendall and Sean Figgins made their teams more multidimensional because they could really scoot. Strike 2. Honestly, if they absolutely had to, I don't think they'd hesitate to throw him out there at a position that demands a little more range than this. His natural athletic ability can carry him a long way. Efficient work on the mound there. Digging in for the Rainiers, Lázaro Montes went deep in last night's ball game. He started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. And that's number 8, only 1 to go. Got the strikeout. How about that? An immaculate inning. Bottom half of the second, and now the DH, Pops Peters. This one is labeled. And there's 1 down. Clearly ready to swing the bat starting off this inning. Tough break with the line out, but a really nice cut. So digging in, Jack Lopez. On a cold night like this, every batter is dreading getting jammed on a high 90s fastball like one. Pops it up, foul on the left side. Vargas drifts towards it, to the wall and out of reach. Foul ball. Next one is in the dirt. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Cole Young will hit next. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Garcia under it. 2 away now. And now the center fielder, Son Taylor. There's a strike. That cutter in from the opposite-handed pitcher is so nasty. He's trying to saw the batter off. Strike 2. He's really attacking the zone, so the hitter has to get more aggressive. However, he could counter with something that breaks out of the zone to draw a swing. On the ground, Troy. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. 9 straight set down here to start the game. No score. Welcome back to Reno. We're in the top of the 4th inning. And now, Ryan Bliss.
0-1's the count. Ball.
Ball,
Popped
ball.
up. Peters.
Take it.
And there's one down. Now it's the right fielder, Cade Marlowe. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. There's a strike up high. It's 0-1. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. And that just misses. Great job to lay off that one on 0-2. Those big looping curves are very tempting. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. 2 quick outs in the top of the 4th. Stepping in, Donovan Solano. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. He swung early in the count, and that's been a recurring theme with this lineup. Seems like a big part of their strategy in this one. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So 12 up. Man on at first. Next up for the Aces, Pops Peters.
Hey, clutch up right here.
Lifted in the air to right center. Pretty deep. Racing over to make the catch. On to the next inning, and now the DH, Tyler Locklear. Locklear, 24 years old, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at-bat. Struck out swinging, and the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. Next up for the Rainiers, Harry Ford. 0-1, struck out swinging last time.
0-1.
0-2, waves at that one. Not sure what was discussed in the hitters meeting before this game. They're swinging at just about anything. Got the batters swinging. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th. Stepping to the plate for Tacoma, Lázaro Montes. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Two outs, bases empty. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Got the batter looking for the K. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. So 5 perfect innings in the books. No score. Top of the 6th, coming up to the dish for Tacoma, Jack Lopez.
Lopez.
Hey! 0-1.
Down 0-2, swings through it. Some nasty action on his sinker, and hitters need to force him to come up in the zone if they want to avoid chasing the low stuff. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. Now it's the shortstop, Cole Young. 0-1, popped out foul to the catcher the first time up. Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. 2 outs opening up the top of the 6th inning. The Rainiers with a 0 in the hit column so far. Good eye there. What a take with 2 strikes. And goes down on strikes. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. We go to the top of the 7th. At the plate, Ryan Bliss. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. Now at the plate, Cade Marlowe, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Next pitch, pop foul, this one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. Comes up empty, strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. 2 away now to start the 7th. And now the first baseman, Donovan Solano. Fouled off left side. Swings and misses, struck him out. An immaculate inning. The perfection continues. 21 straight have been retired. 1 out, and the potential go-ahead run is at second. Now a laser to second, but caught for the out. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control. They turn things over to the southpaw. Kendall Graveman comes in with a chance for save number 2 on the season. Peters pitched 7 scoreless innings and had double-digit strikeouts as well. You could tell from the Pops Peters getting locked in, leading his squad in. So 2 down. Now up Pops Peters. Lot of clutch hitting recently, more than an RBI per game over the last 10.
Hey, way to drive.
And a base hit right there. And next, the cleanup hitter, Ivan Melendez.
Runner!
Kick, the pitch, runner goes. And this one kicks away from the catcher. And that makes 20 stolen bases for him. He makes it look easy to turn 1 base into 2. Runner edging away at second base. This one lifted to center field. Taylor has a beat on it. That ends the inning. Next is the designated hitter, Pops Peters. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Let's go.
To the right side, Bliss. Play made, that ends the inning. 1 hit. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Digging in for the aces, Pops Peters. Absolutely wrecked in the air to deep right center, and it's gone. A home run. Not how you want to enter the game as a reliever. He left that one in a location that was too juicy for a hitter like this to pass up. Now he has to rebound and get right mentally for the next hitter he'll face. This one is labeled way deep. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. A 2-run blast, his second of the night, and they add on. It's 3-0. They are feeling great right now. Already out in front. Then they add that homer. Pops Peters, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here at the plate, Pops Peters. Hancock, 25 years old, a former first-rounder back in 2020. Huge swing, and this one sails out of here to right field. When a hitter puts a swing like that on the first pitch of an at-bat, it's because they came up looking for that exact pitch. I think that's the case for him there. He absolutely smoked that one. Hauls it in, one away. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. This one is labeled. That's a base hit. Around second, on the way to third. Headed for the plate. The relay. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. So they get 1 run. Now the third baseman, Austin Shenton. Runner at first, 1 away. On the ground at third, might be 2. To second for 1.
Out.
Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit. Pops Peters digs in now. He's already gone yard in this game.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up.
Get out, get out.
And there's a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well late. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Up the middle. And a base hit right there. Runner around third. Runner scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3.
Now batting, catcher.
Nobody out. Runners at the corners. And here's the catcher, Aramis Garcia. The right-handed reliever. Set down on strikes. Hey fans, remember that when either team strikes out 10 times in the game, Big Kale Soda will send every fan in
Hey, your
attendance
turn
home
now.
with a
Nobody
6-pack
better.
of the healthiest soda out there. Ground ball to the right side. Bliss. 2 away.
Now batting,
So here's the cleanup hitter,
baseman,
Pops Peters. And already in this one, he's gone deep, hitting a solo homer back in the second inning. That was a nice boost for his team early on. Hard grounder into the outfield for a hit. Around first and heading for second. The relay throw. Caught in a rundown now. The tag out. He can't scramble back in time. 1 gone, runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Lázaro Montes. And the 3-2 offering. Ground ball, right side. It's in and out of the glove. And they tag the runner for the out. Coming up to the dish for Reno, Pops Peters. He's already homered in this ballgame. An impressive showing in a fierce rivalry matchup. And you have to think the manager is pleased with that.
Hey, right guy. No one better.
In the air to left. Makes the catch. As they escape the bases loaded. Digging in for the Rainiers, Cade Marlowe. The Rainiers down to their last strike. Bunting for a hit, first base side. Steps on the bag, ball game. Peters was outstanding in this one, helping them get the win. 4 hits, 1 of them. Pops Peters comes into this one fresh off a Pops Peters, the next to hit. Looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 of 5 in that one.
Yeah, nice try.
Base hit. And here comes the runner. Now a long throw home. It's offline, and the run scores.
he made it.
Rowe pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. And the runner takes off for third, and that's ball 4. Throw, safe. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter of making him come into the strike zone. So up next, Aramis Garcia. Kicks and delivers. And that'll load the bases.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
Batting seven, the shortstop, Tommy.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Tommy Troy.
Hey, no one better here.
That one out to right. Hauls it in on the run. They limit the damage here. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We head to the second. Reno ahead in this game, 1-0. Stepping to the plate for Tacoma, Colt Emerson. 0-2, rocks and fires. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1.
He's out.
Out! The double play cuts down the potential tying run. Good pitch, good fielding once the ball was in play. All around, nice job. 4-6-3, inning-ending double play. All set for the bottom of the third, and here's the spaceman, Pops Peters.
Peters.
That's ripped towards center. Makes the grab after a long run. 1 down. And on that play, we saw how he uses great fundamentals to succeed on defense. He got a great jump, took a really good route to the ball, and snared the sinking liner on the run. And time called at the plate. They might be trying to break up the rhythm he's got on the mound right now. High fly ball down the line and left. Makes the call and the grab. 5 innings down, the Aces have the lead, 2-1. Next is the switch-hitting first baseman, Pops Peters.
Here we go.
1 for
No
3.
better. Let's go.
That one hammered center field. This one's back there. Elevates and snags it. He's capable of giving them more than he did today.